back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Welcome back to Big Mouth. Follow me on Twitter to continue this conversation at Movies TV Mad. It is the Smallville takeover. It's a great time to be a Smallville fan. And I'm one of the biggest Smallville fans. I lived and breathed this show for a decade. What a beautiful show. And last night, Tom Welling was announced to reprise his role as Clark Kent in the Arrowverse crossover Crisis on Infinite Earths. And now, the mighty Erica Durance will reprise her role as Lois Lane on Arrowverse's crossover, of course, Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is amazing. Are they going to bring the band back together? Is everyone coming back? Are they going to announce a person every single day? Of course, the one we really want to capture is Michael Rosenbaum, a.k.a. Lex Luthor. In a way, if he doesn't do it, I would have a lot of respect for him as well. That would be a stance he's spoken about before. I have a feeling he's going to do it. I've got a feeling... although he said he wasn't going to do it, and Tom was, but this is really exciting. Where do I rate Erica Durance as Lois Lane? She's the best. She is the best Lois Lane. Credit to Alan Miles for casting her, writing her a great arc. She was absolutely brilliant, playing a very small role from season 4, but then got bigger and bigger and bigger, then became a regular, and then from seasons 8 to 10, it was the whole Clark and Lois thing, the Chloe's thing. And it was beautiful the way it ended up. Look, she is the best Lois Lane. The only one who comes near her, for me, in my heart, is Margot Kidder. In Superman the movie and Superman 2, we don't have to talk about her appearance in Superman 3 and 4. But in Superman the movie and Superman 2, Margot Kidder was amazing. But Erica Durance is the greatest Lois Lane as far as I'm concerned. And this is very exciting. I didn't expect this. Now, last night I was telling you that I just see Tom doing a little cameo. But Erica Durance is going to be in the whole of the 5. She's going to appear sparingly in every single episode of this crossover. This is very interesting. This is very exciting. This is the Smallville reprisal we've been dreaming of. Because if she's going to be in so many episodes, then the Smallville universe is going to be represented in such a fabulous way. Please tell me what you think down below. For me, this is absolutely massive. And it surely means that Tom Welling is going to have a lot of screen time. We still don't know if he's going to wear the costume. This is becoming very, very interesting. Who's next? Is there any more announcements for any more Smallville alums? I would think so. If she's coming back, a few more. Obviously, there is not going to be any Alison Mack. There's one thing I can absolutely confirm to you. With the legal problems she's got right now, there is no way Alison is going to be in this. And you know what? That's a shame. A big shame for me because, Alison was such a big Smallville contributor. But unfortunately, because of what she's accused of doing, she can't be in it. So that's neither here nor there. But in more positive news, Erica Durance reprising her role as Lois Lane is absolutely major. It doesn't get any bigger than that. For me, although this is exciting, it does make a commentary on Arrowverse that Smallville is literally going to prop up this crossover. As exciting as it is that Brandon Routh is going to be playing Superman, and there's a few other announcements being made. Look, they're trying to go as big as possible. This is a ratings juggernaut for them. These crossovers always have been. But this is major because it's big enough that they're doing a Crisis on Infinite Earths. But to bring back Smallville alums, Tom Welling as Clark Kent, Erica Durance as Lois Lane, it's absolutely massive. And as I say, it's a great time to be a Smallville fan right now. I mean, to have those 10 seasons, to be able to rewatch whenever you like. And they are available in America on Hulu. But they're also now available on Amazon Prime UK, which I do have access to here in Cyprus, which you've probably never heard of if you're American. But anyway, this is very, very exciting. But how do you feel if you're the actress, Tulloch, I forgot her first name, who plays Tyler Hoechlin's Lois Lane as well? She's just going to be so... Who cares? Who cares about that Lois Lane? We're getting the ultimate Lois Lane, and no disrespect for her, because in Grimm, she was really, really good. Of course she was. But at the end of the day, she's not a great Lois Lane. We all know that. We all know that. But the greatest is returning. The Smallville cast are coming back. Surely there's going to be more announcements for more, Smallville characters going to be in this crossover. And in the end, I mean, if they do all come back, it's massive. Now, as well as Michael Rosenbaum, potentially, hopefully, we hope he'll come back, there's also Justin Hartley. Now, Justin Hartley returning as Green Arrow would be massive because, of course, Arrowverse, Stephen Amell's Oliver Queen is absolutely fantastic. I never thought anyone would, replace a live-action Green Arrow. I love Justin Hartley as Green Arrow, but, you've got to give it to Amell. He is the best, and there's only two of them. But Justin was a great Green Arrow, and I'd absolutely love to see him back. Of course, his scheduling with This Is Us is really, really challenging and really, really difficult, so he doesn't come back. I totally understand it. Justin's a great guy, and I know he respects Smallville fans, he respects the show for putting him in the shop window. He was amazing. He was a full-time character in the last 3 seasons of Smallville as well. But right now, pride in the name of Smallville, pride that this show, the greatest DC show ever made, is bringing back these characters. And you've got to give credit to Greg Berlanti and Mark Guggenheim, of course. But as we know, there's been times where they've disappointed us, where things haven't gone quite right. And I said yesterday, I don't trust these creatives. And it's a shame because these creatives have worked on things like Eli Stone, the Green Lantern movie, which many, many people don't like, but I kind of think it's all right in places. But these guys did do 2 fabulous seasons of Arrow and 2 fabulous seasons of The Flash. But I implore them, if they watch this video, which they're not obviously, please protect the Smallville legacy. I think I'm going to start hashtagging that. Protect the Smallville legacy. It's great that we're getting this backdoor revival. Could this be a backdoor pilot for Smallville coming back properly? A Metropolis TV show? Because apparently there is room on the roster for another Arrowverse, well, not an Arrowverse TV show, but a DC TV show on the CW. It's something we've wanted for a long time now. We all know that Miller Goth Inc. have got many rights towards Smallville, and there was a legal matter between them and Warner Brothers TV, which was settled this year or last year, if I remember rightly. So obviously they would have had to okay these people and these characters coming back. Although DC and Warner Brothers own the characters of Clark Kent and Superman, there is this kind of situation where Goth and Miller, with the Smallville universe, do have veto rights as well. So they've obviously okayed it. Credit to Alan Miles, great heroes of mine, because they created one of the greatest shows on Earth. So there you have it, everyone. Tom Welling and Erica Durant will reprise their Smallville roles as Clark Kent and Lois Lane, and I couldn't be any happier. I probably could, but right now I'm beaming, and I'm sure you are too.